Also, I love VOD. We're gonna look at new update. I talked about what I wanted to look at and stuff, so go watch the stream if you want to know what I was talking about. But oh my fucking god. Okay. I was gonna say everything is in shambles already. But no. There's a bunch of stuff that we have. And the first one starts right here, actually. The first thing starts right here. And oh my god, wait, the heavy the light me? The third me is available. It wasn't available to me last time I opened the game, so but if you might notice something if you play this game a lot, or if you even just know it a bit, like the menus. There's something weird here, and that's all the way to the right next to the name of the characters. There's these R and L buttons, and if I just go, let's say to Mario, I go, there's skins now. Fire Mario, we got Builder Mario, we got Snowman. So this is a pretty good example. Usually it's like one or two alternate costumes, and then something absolutely ridiculous. If you go over to Baby Mario, for example, we have Baby Wario, we have Koala Baby Mario, and then we have Coin Coffer. And Shy Guy, and also Paper Goddamn Mario. Paper Mario is so goddamn good. Look at this character, he looks so good. And it makes sense that he's a lightweight because he is Paper Mario. But look at him, it just looks so fucking cool. But yeah, we have Baby Waluigi, we have Egad, which I think this is the littlest amount with 3. Not this character specifically, but there's a couple of characters where there's only 3 costumes. So we have Cherub Baby Peach, which is literally just Baby Peach. We got fucking Pikachu. He looks a bit stiff. I can't. Why is Pikachu throwing it back on the bike over there? Why is he throwing it back? Wait, does he just do that on every bike? Oh, I'm gonna fucking cry, bro. Oh, I didn't look at like every idle animation of every character. Oh my fucking god. Oh, we got Baby Daisy in a raincoat. We got Rocky Wrench, which that was an interesting animation for picking him. But yeah, this one also only has 3. We got a Captain Toad, we got Builder Toad, we got Swoop, which Swoop doing the noise of Toad is cursed. Oh wait, actually I didn't look through all of them. I think that was the last one. No. Oh, yes it was. We have Bubble Toadette, which is just Toadette in a different font. Okay, actually Toadette only has one. Like, we only have one Toadette alternate costume, which is just a reskin. But we have Koopa Troopa, which is probably retrieved from the game's files, because if you didn't know, Koopa Troopa was supposed to be in the game. Like, they have icons for him, like profile icons. Same with Hammer Bro and somebody else, but they never put him in, so maybe they were able to retrieve some data, or they just low-key ripped it straight from... They ripped it straight from Double Dash, could also be. But we also have some Lakitu, which, I mean, that only makes sense, and he looks like he's pretty much just going the same. Like, he's just skinned over. Yeah, yeah. But we got Dark Dry Bones, which is pretty cool. He kind of looks like, oh, I think there's like Dark Bones. I think that's what they're called in Paper Mario, if I'm not mistaken. We got Gold Dry Bones, which this one, he kind of fits like Gold Mario, as in, I don't know who would play this, but I guess he's here. We got Goomba, which Goomba just chillin'. He's clipping a bit, but he be chillin'. We have Peepa, which I love. He has absolutely... Okay, he does have bones in his body. I was about to say. I like Peepa. I just like ghost characters in general, and I think Peepa is a silly little guy. But yeah, the Dry Bones recolors, like, I like regular Dry Bones, and I like the Peepa, and I like the Dark Dry Bones. I showed off Mario. We have Luigi, but Classic, which is just a bit alternate color. I don't remember in what game he has this type of overalls. I think, like, Mario Bros. 2, perhaps? We got Vacation Luigi, which he just has a prop in the back, which I think is pretty fun. We got Monty Mo, who has his arms in his body, but he actually looks pretty good. I have to say, I haven't looked at a lot of these as in on their bikes, but this guy, except for his idle pose here, it looks pretty good. There he is. I was gonna say, what character was it again? It has Sonic, which, if you look over here on the Wild Wing, he actually has a custom kart design on the Wild Wing, which is the kart that he drives in Sonic Sega Racing, which is pretty goddamn cool. And LT's pretty standard. He just has blue as his color. Then we have Ice Peach, which... Is that a canonical thing that exists, or is that just like a headcanon fan? Whippin' Snapper, also a nice name. I love the name. I love the word whippersnapper in general. I learned it through fucking Ace Attorney of all games, that word exists, and I've been loving it ever since. We also got Explorer Peach. We got Peach, but with colonialism. Let's go. Which she looks quite stiff. We got Halloween Peach. Oh my god, she actually looks pretty cool. I thought that her hair was clipping at the top, but no, that's just a witch hat. No, I like the witch hat Peach. We got the black teal Daisy, which was in the game before as like I saw the skin before in an online race, and I think she has like also this emerald color for she has like this crazy emerald color for all her stuff, which the black looks very weird on there. Like it I don't know if it's the contrast and the clashing, but something just feels off about the black color. Yeah, no, something is definitely off. We got Farmer Daisy and Swimwear Daisy. We got just all kinds of Daisy alternate costumes. And for Yoshi, I'm pretty sure there was something crazy in here too. Yeah, we just got a black Yoshi. I like black Yoshi, actually. And he has like black carts and everything. Yo, with the black and white combo, this Loki goes hard. Like Black Yoshi on Dolphin Dasher. But now we got Kangaroo Yoshi. This is not what I was talking about, but Kangaroo Yoshi is also something. Piranha Plant, that's what it was probably. I mean, it looks okay. He looks okay. I mean, he kind of has those little legs, and just seeing the underside of the pipe is pretty crazy, but yeah. We got Red Bear. I forgot Mega Man was overlaid with Birdo of all people. But I like the Mega Man. I think the blue is a nice color, which I'm pretty sure is just like taken from his suit almost. Oh, he actually has a custom icon on the side here. He has the gear on the Wild Wing. Wait, did this guy have like a custom icon? Oh, they all have custom icons on the Wild Wing. Or do they? Yeah, they do! Oh my god, that's so cool. Having the custom alts on... So, I mean, a lot of these guys have this kind of portrait stuff, because in like other games, these characters do exist at times. I wonder if like Farmer Daisy has something else. Nah, makes sense, but does Witch Hat Daisy have something else? Could be something more spooky. Oh no, it's not. But we have Mega Man over here and Red Birdo. We have over Diddy Kong. We have All-Star Diddy Kong. We got Dixie Kong. That makes sense. Does she have her own port? She looked a bit. I don't know. I mean, oh, she does. She does. She doesn't. Unless that's just. That's a DX for Dixie Kong. Ah. And I love that they put this guy in the game of all people. One of the most forgettable characters from Mario Galaxy, probably. At least I feel like a lot of people forget this guy. I love this guy. I think he looks so fun. I love this guy, but okay, his icon looks pretty interesting, but oh holy, I think that all of these color combinations are pretty hideous. I'm not a big fan of I'm just not a big fan of yellow in general. And then the like bubblegum type stuff of pink and light blue, but also mixed with the yellow, like but oh, the Super Blooper has glasses. Wait, I just saw this. And the Dolphin Dasher as well. Okay, actually, he is awesome. I love that idea, but the colors just don't... Not my type of colors, you know? We got Pirate Bowser Jr., which I would guess is not very much different from the regular Bowser Jr. We have Hammer Bro, and like I said, Hammer Bro was also in this game. Also, can you... Look at his right eye for me for a second there. Why does he like... It like snaps back. Kind of creepy. And we have Kamek. True. With... like I said, I'm not a big fan of like... I guess this is kind of like blue gold more so than yellow. But still, not my type of color combination that I like. And we have Dark Bowser and Nabbit. Wait, I forgot about like half of these. Oh, I like the Nabbit cart and everything. But we're on to the last row, or the last 2 rows. We're on to the heavies, which we have a Cowboy Wario, we have a Hiker Wario, and we have King Bob bro. The Hype Aura Farmer. And I actually... This is also technically like blue with gold or yellow, but I like... It's kind of... I mean, it's more of a purple. And I kind of like that. I think especially the shooting star looks very, very good. And just in general, I like the color combination on this guy. But yeah, we have Athletic Waluigi, and we have... Where is he? Okay, we have Vampire as well. This is kind of like the Mario Kart World stuff. We have Wiggler. Actually, is he not in this game? I'm pretty sure he is. We have Wiggler. I want to low-key just look at the icons they gave them. Oh, I thought we had this Sriracha Waluigi in here as well, but I guess we don't. Okay, we have White Donkey Kong, the good old Staff Ghost Donkey Kong from Country Returns. We have Gladiator Donkey Kong from I don't know where, maybe Donkey Kong 64, I'm not sure. We have Critter, which I think is awesome. I don't care for him as in he is a enemy from Donkey Kong. I care for him as in he is the goalie on the Mario Striker series, which he sucks, but he farms aura. Moon Kid, hello, welcome. I didn't expect you to be here. We got goddamn Pokey, which one of the choices of all time. I feel like you could have just taken his head, Loki, as his icon. He has such a memorable head with his little silly eyes and silly smiley. But I get that they maybe didn't want to do it. Only 50 minutes late. I mean, I thought you said something about being like an hour and a half late. We got King K. Rool overlaid with Donkey Kong, which is, I mean, yeah. Oh! You redeemed the new check-in. Did you hear? I hope he wasn't too quiet. I put a new sound on him because it literally sounds like... It literally sounds like... hello! You meant half an hour. Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about 1.5. I wasn't expecting you. Yeah, of course it's gonna be Dark Bowser, which makes sense, but I just kind of laughed at the fact that his hair became so spiky. Which, he does do that, but... We have Santa Bowser, which... He looks fun. But... We got Charge and Chuck. Which, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, he has to have, like, his little icon right here. It has his little football helmet, right? Yeah. But... And Boom Boom, which... This guy doesn't look too great with the lighting, I can't lie. I feel like he looks too orange and too, like... There's no lighting in his anything. I feel like they just forgot to put a light source. Because he's kind of very bland. He's very monocolored. He does kind of look like the Orange Man, but I'm glad that the sound was good. We have King Boo, which King Boo obviously has the Luigi's Mansion King Boo with the darker accents, which not sure if... I don't think they changed anything about the bikes from regular King Boo. Did they? No, they didn't. But we also have Gooper Blooper, which is a crazy poll. The fucking Blooper from Sunshine that is a boss, usually. And from some other games he, like, has cameos in, but he's originally from Sunshine. Goku. Goku is overlaid with King Boo, I just have to say. And of course he has... I think that's like Master Roshi's dojo symbol or something. I don't know how it relates. I have read the manga for Dragon Ball, but I have not watched any Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z for that matter. So, but yeah, that's what King Boo is overlaid with. I'm gonna keep my girl for last, but we do have some bangers upcoming. I'm gonna keep that Rosalina as a thing. Yeah, I did read it. Wait, let me show off for a sec. I just need to find them. Okay, well, Loki, I don't know where the other ones are, but this is the 10th one. Which, by the way, is this goddamn big. But yeah, no, this is just Dragon Ball. I don't know why. I think it's because I just saw that they had these huge fucking bands in the store, and the first ones, or I'm pretty maybe even all ones, were just like $5 for that amount, and I 12 or something. Something just went weird with my sound, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah. You know, we have Funky Kong, which has the Zapple Kong, like we have known. We've seen this guy quite a bit already, because he was like the first huge server-wide skin. Then we have Chain Chomp, which I love Chain Chomp, and I love his color combinations, so I think Chain Chomp is great. I think if I ever play with Funky Kong, I might as well play with Chain Chomp. But we have Link Funky Kong, which he has regular Funky Kong colors. I do not know why why? I don't know what's the inspiration for this, but we do have Link Funky Kong. Then we have dripped up Funky Kong, I guess. I love the in parentheses dripped up. Oh, what is that? I don't know if I like the color combination on this one specifically. But then we have Rob, which I also like Rob. I'm not sure. Maybe I also play some Rob. Oh my god, I think that's a DS card, no? I think that's just straight up ripped from DS, but this looks awesome. I didn't even see this when I played as some of these already, but the fucking regular, the DS standard card. But then we have Dry Bowser dark version, because this is how it usually looks, just as a refresher. Oh, this color combination, it's a bit too much of a toxic red for me, but it looks pretty good. I like my red and black. But yeah, Rob is very cool. I do love the fact that they have Lubba. I love that Lubba does that noise, but the fucking Lubba is way too funny. Oh wait, they changed it to stars on the Prowler. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't even there's so much stuff I'm finding out. I don't like that they colored the eyebrows and the eyeshadow of this guy so differently, but we cannot be missing out on Petey goddamn Piranha in any fucking Mario Party kart whatever game. I think Petey Piranha is funny that they put him in like a lot of games because he just looks silly, but my god, is he a guy. And then we have my girl, my Rosalina. We got the Aurora dress, which we do have the pretty Rosalina. I play Rosalina in Mario Kart World as well, usually, and I always pick this skin and also the star sled or whatever it's called. I don't know the actual name, but it's like kind of looks like a starry cosmical sled. So we have the Aurora Rosalina, we have the Touring Rosalina as well, so like the speedway version, the mechanical version that is also in World. And we have Pauline, which, okay, she's also a bit stiff in her movements, I have to say, but that was all the skins. Was there anything for Daisy? There is quite a few for Daisy. Spoilers. We have a black teal Daisy, which has like an extremely toxic green as her color. This has been around for a bit, so I've known of this. But also Hello Harmony. Then we got Farmer Daisy, which I accidentally flashed, and the other one that I also accidentally flashed. We got Farmer Daisy, which I don't think she has. Oh, actually, she does have some different colors. She has blue accents on all of her stuff. We got Swimwear Daisy. I don't really care too much about Swimwear Daisy, but for Daisy, it's mostly just reskins. Same with Peach. We've had a lot of reskins. We do have Sonic. I just love that I go over him. I go over Luigi and I see Sonic in front of my face. We have Snowman. There's a lot of hard hitters here. We have Coin Coffer, Shy Guy. I like that Shy Guy was struggling a bit. Oh, so gray. Why does all of this stuff look devoid of color? My god. We have, I love, this one is probably my favorite design-wise. It's probably just ripped from the games because it looks so good. I love how they put in Paper Mario in this. And we have the boot, which is a thing from Origami King. But no, he legit is just 2D. This guy only lives on the two-dimensional plane. I love that they did this. Like, genuinely. He is flat. You know what? I'm gonna play on the boot with Paper Mario because I like him that much. Okay, I don't want to get into the custom tracks yet, at least. But actually, you know what I was crying about earlier? This is gonna... Where is he? There he is. I lost my shit earlier. I lost my fucking shit when I saw how this guy moves on the bike. Yeah, he just looks like he's fucking throwing it back crazy style. He does look a bit, he has like a bit of a thin arms, but he's just straight up throwing that shit back on the car. Oh. Which, Pikachu in here is cute, but they did him a bit dirty. They did him a bit dirty. Polka Park stream looking odd. Yeah, it really is looking odd. The cards have custom stats. I don't think that the cards have custom stats. Actually, I also, do we have, I'm guessing that this is like the light version. No, this is just like a gold version. Why the hell is this a gold version? Is this, wait, I'm gonna look at those stats real quick and then go over to here. Okay, no, I think that's just the gold versions of the Miis, because why not? But no, we have that. We had Monty Mole over here. We had some Goomba, some Peepa. We have Paratroopa, which is just already in this game, so I think they just ripped him. Wait, I also remember... Okay, no, Toadette has the least ones. Toadette only has one alternate costume, sadly for her. We have... Whoop. We have Egad as well. I just want to see for the crazy stuff we have in here. Oh, yeah, we have Monty Mole, and Monty Mole is kind of done dirty in his idle animation because he actually looks way better like on his bike and everything, but his arms are kind of just in his body on his idle animation. Sonic is obviously a highlight. Snowman is just staring into your soul. Like, he's just... Bro's literally just... We have a Piranha Plant. Yeah, how can I forget? We got Kangaroo Yoshi, I guess. We have Mega Man. The same bike, but custom looks. Yeah, it's the same. It's probably also the same hitbox as the regular cart or bike it's overlaid with. They just reskinned it and probably took something that was like the same size. So it's the hitboxes shouldn't be too bad, as in they're different from the original. But I was just thinking about the Boot Baby Driving bad because it covers a bad card. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. It's not gonna be good, but we have the Chimp, which I love this guy. This guy's from Mario Galaxy, and I think he's really, really cool. Just, I love this guy's design. But, oh my god, are his fucking skins hideous. Like, the color combinations, I do not like them. Yellow, blue, and pink. I'm not, in general, I'm not a big fan, personally, of the whole bubblegum thing. Like, light blue and pink. Not my kind of, like, I just don't like the colors, the color combination, necessarily. But he does have the fucking coolest thing ever, which is, like, a very bolted and also Super Blooper with fucking glasses. He just has fucking sunglasses on his Super Blooper, and same for the Dolphin Dasher. He kind of... Bro, it looks like Doflamingo, to be honest. But Peepa is 4 years old. Oh, I'm 4 years old! You are the youngest person ever! But we have some Hammer Bro, which is also in the game, usually. Or not in the game, usually, as in he's an unused asset in the game. The music cutting out when you cut to you. Oh, yeah. That was just an extra effect. I'm being mean to him. He's just him. Yeah, but I can't, like, I like this guy, but I just have to say I do not like his color combinations on this stuff. We have Kamek and Nabbit. I do like Nabbit's colors on the, like, bikes and everything. I think he has got, like, one of the best colors. He has, like, this dark purple with some black accents and everything. We have King Bob-omb, which I also think is very cool. Like, I also love how the fact how he bounces like he usually does because he is a Bob-omb. You know, he is like this big orb that gets like bigger and smaller when he talks. So I do like especially the spear with this guy. Bowser Jr. my child, look at this little pirate costume. Yeah, he does kind of just look like a little child on Halloween with a pirate costume. We have Wiggler. We have Critter and Pokey and King K. Rool on these ones. But yeah, I think everybody else we've seen Charge and Shock, Boom Boom. And like I said, I think I'm gonna go some Paper Mario. And on this But yeah, Wiggler, I mean Wiggler debuted in Mario Kart 7 already, so let's go through this from the front, I think. I'll try. We have, for the first change, we have, where is it? It's Nest Choco Island 1. That's Choco Island 2. We have a DX variant of this track now. So this is a new variant. I'm just gonna go through everything that's been like added first, like every normal track that's been added is the kind of the plan. Then we're gonna go through the changes, which they have done some changes, which are something. And then they also have some custom tracks that I don't think I'm gonna go through the custom tracks that have been changed, but I'm gonna go through the custom tracks that have been added, which is actually a lot. Maybe I won't. Maybe. I'll go through some of them. I go at least through. I saw one that I saw one's name and I thought that was amazing. So that is the plan for today. So the thing is, I thought like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be done in like 2 hours. Probably, I don't know if I'm gonna be done in 2 hours if I just do this and only this and not go play some online or something, but so let's check out Choco Island 1 DX. I'm just gonna go into the time trial and just take a look like that. So this is if you know how the regular, oh my god, this is so weird. Okay, he looks a bit worse in game. Wait, can I just, I don't know why he looks like this in game. He looks very, how do I say, it looks like he's kind of chroma keyed badly. I don't know if he's see-through. I mean, I still like him. He just kind of looks a bit eh. But yeah, we have some... This is a pretty simple track. Like I said, I've looked at some of the tracks already. So, this is a pretty simple track, but I like how they've done it. Oh yeah, I also want to see the trick animations. But I think I'm just gonna switch through the characters as much as I can. And I'm not gonna drive 3 laps on everything. I just kind of want to see some more of his trick animations. His trick animations are pretty goddamn awesome. I have to say, his trickin' looks cool as hell. Okay, we got a little flip. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna drive back to to get that last trick animation because I think I've not done one. Yeah, okay. That was for that course and that character. Like I said, I'm not gonna go through a lot of these. Can I like just... Okay, this is a bit... doesn't work like I would have hoped, but... Can you not turn like all of that off? Okay, you can. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch back and forth instead. And I accidentally opened, I think, my music software. When I was trying to navigate my menus, I accidentally opened my music software. I'm gonna go into Coin Coffer, I think, here. He took a long time to load. Don't think he has anything special. Actually, his cheap charger looks special, so let's also go with the cheap charger for him. But we were hit with ads anyway, so I can just stall for a bit. Switched Sky High Sunday. This... Wait, actually, let me go from front to back. Because Sky High Sunday has been in the game. I've played that track. I don't know, maybe it was just a beta and not an actual track, but... Now we have a... SNES. No, that's not an added track. The last added track is Wii U, okay. Actually, we have something for the Wii, which is just a tiny bit different. We have... Actually, for this, I'm just gonna pivot on my pick over here. I'm just gonna go into... Yeah, I'm just gonna go play some... Actually, you know what? No. I can show it off later if I want to. Show off the crazy strats that I found some strats on some of these tracks that I really like. But we have Switch to Toad's Factory, which is... just... an updated, like the updated version of Toad's Factory that they have in Mario Kart World. So... So, this track is very interesting. I very much like this track. Also, Lion doesn't hit the same in English. I get it. This, I don't know if he has custom sounds. We will hear. I don't think he has any sounds. I don't think he has any voice lines, sadly. But this kind of just looks like an updated version with some like nicer booster ramps, some nicer things on the ground here. And mainly, you can see it has the special lines for example. Also, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know you could do that. For how Switch 2 Mario Kart World behaves with the wall riding and everything. Which, there's no gap cut here this time. But there is some other stuff going on. So that's also interesting to see. We have an alternate path back here that I have seen, that I've spotted. Let me just go back. Wait, is it okay? I guess I could have also driven back regularly, which not really sure how you're supposed to even get here, but you can just kind of... Oh, that's a... I am not sure if I knew that is like a cannon actually, but no, that's how you get on top of here, and then from here on you can just kind of jump down. There's a lot of... It definitely has a lot of useless alternate paths that you can take, but there's also some fun ones for sure. Some ones that I really, really like. Not really I don't know how you were supposed to get on top of here, like above this thing. Which, yeah. But what I did see, I think I have to jump around here. You can... Okay, I missed it this time. But you can jump on those, like, girders at the top. So, maybe... Oh, yeah, there is... Okay, you can go here, which is a bit slow, because the cannon is quite slow, but I'm pretty sure you can... That is technically the fastest route you can drive. You have to make it work. It's definitely not an easy route to drive, but probably possible. Do we have anything special for this guy? We don't really. I'm gonna take the devoid of color bullet bike for this one. We have a Wii U track, so we have some... What is the first one? Oh, actually, I've already seen the first one. It's Thwomp Ruins. We actually looked... Oops. We actually looked at this not too long ago. I think Toad 8 talked about it. About this track coming out, and this track being like a really cool track coming out, so we have actually watched it. Also, holy remix. What are my ears hearing right now? Actually, oh yeah, okay. No, it's not that version. This is a different version of Thwomp Ruins. I see. Okay, this is not the version that we've seen. I was about to say in the start that it looked kind of different, but no, this is just a different version of that track. And I think... Definitely... Yeah, I like the other one more out of just style-wise, but holy, this track is like... This music track is quite the earful, I will say. I think the fastest route might be going like this, and then going like this, and then tricking off of there, maybe? This track is pretty fun, though, I do have to say. You can't trick off of that. I tried. Your series got renewed for season 2? Let's go! Let's go. That's very, very cool. Also, I'm pretty sure I didn't hear any Shy Guy voice lines, very sadly. Nothing special for this guy either. I'm just gonna go Quacker then. Why not go Quacker? I'm pretty sure the next one... Wait, is Wild Woods a new one? Yes, indeed. Wild Woods is a new one. Oops, I was on the wrong. Nope, not this one. Right here. I don't think I've played this one, so this will be a new one for me as well. I'm not sure. Oh, no. Have I played this? Oh, I have played it, but just, like, not very, very actively. Okay, EGAD also, sadly, does not have voice lines. But this track functions pretty similarly to its Mario Kart 8 counterpart, which... Except, like, you just kind of drive normally. I'm pretty sure that there's, like, a lot of trick ramps. And this specifically is not a cannon. I thought that that has to be like a cannon, you know? But it is actually not a cannon. Then we got these ramps here which send you pretty low on this water stream. And then we have these guys. Pretty self-explanatory track, to be honest. You just kind of it feels very natural to drive this. It's just... Also, I was gonna say, do these even have collision? Okay, these do have collision, and you can drive, like, to the right of them. But yeah, no, this is... I mean, this seems like the slower path, just because of less tricking being able to be done. I was gonna say, you can trick off a lot of these and just make it pretty goddamn close. You can also land on those flowers, which are trickable. But yeah, I don't really know why you would go for the ramps. Maybe there's items there in online play, but the water stream is technically just faster. So yeah, that's the track. I drove both of those, like, routes once. Pretty self-explanatory, I would say. You know what? We're gonna play with Throwing It Back Pikachu on... What is, like... This one looks cool, because this one kind of feels like Pikachu. So we have Super Bell Subway, which is a track for sure. This one is also very similar to the regular one. It drives pretty well. There's a very big... Also, we have Pikachu voice lines. Let's go. But no, this one is just... You trick off of the regular trick ramps. You can kind of just cut across here. There's also not been a lot of, like, strategies in where to use mushrooms, because it is pretty similar. The best thing to look out for is that if you're not very much in the front, those trains will fuck you up lap 1 immediately. Because you barely make that on time trial, so I don't know how that will be in online. But yeah, you want to take that ramp. And you also technically want to trick over there. I just messed it up. Yeah, there's... This is also just a pretty regular driving track. Favorite emote combo? Real. It looks divine. It looks divine. Dr. Frankenstein? Who the hell is that? Who were you talking about? Wait, can you actually get on top there? Did I just ignore that path? I think I did, yeah. I just completely ignored this path, which I have not driven, so maybe this could be faster. Who knows? If you can trick off the sides here, you cannot trick off the sides here. Okay, I'm inclined to believe that this is gonna be slower. Yeah, there's also one to the left there, which takes you very, very high. That's a very high ramp. That's most likely not gonna be worth it. Oh, I guess I could have... Oops. What the hell was that? I guess I could have gone this below route once, but... I was I was hoping for that to be at least be like a secret or an out of bounds or something. And not just a regular stuff. On the Snootmobile. Hell yeah, I'm on the Snootmobile. I don't think we're getting through all of these characters with the new maps. Maybe. But we don't have anybody else. We have Monty Mole coming up for... Pretty sure the next two are gonna be Switch 2 tracks exclusively. You know what? Let's go with the Magic Cruiser on this guy. Because we have... And this is probably the most interesting track of this whole update. There's a lot to this track. There's a heck ton to this track. Because you can already see at the start here, there's so many routes. My first instinct was just driving this route. I'm just gonna drive the same route I drove the first time I played this. Because this is what felt to me the fastest the first time around. But there's more to this track. A lot more to this track. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but... Oh, what the hell was that? But yeah, there's a lot of... You might have already seen a lot of stuff. Also, you can just drive on the side here, which is way faster. But you might have already seen, like, a lot of stuff that I ignored completely. Which, starting with just this route, just the right side here, just going up top, and then down below here, up into here, which is also a thing. Which just... There's so much stuff happening. Oops, I didn't make it on there, but... Let's just drive this weird left route that genuinely I've never driven because it doesn't feel that fast. You kind of have to watch out that you don't fall off because that road is very bumpy, but... If you've been keeping a very close eye on what's happening on the track, you might have been able to see that there's a lot more shit going on here. Which, that is a thing you can do. I might just add. Oh, I guess you just get set off there, huh? But, there's these, like... Oops. I guess it doesn't want me to go there specifically. There's these, like, yellow paths. Genuinely actively ignoring. I'm sorry, I'm showcasing the new tracks and everything. But no, I know for sure that there's a path here, and this is a very much so intended path. So then we get to the bottom of this place, which we're right under where we were earlier. With, I guess, I don't know what this part is for, because this is just gonna be out of bounds if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, this part is out of bounds because you just get back to the beginning of the track. Alright, let me... Okay, never mind, I can't drive back. Can I make it? Okay, no, I can't make it down there again, sadly. I'm just gonna restart and drive another lap of this. Because like I said, this track is very, very interesting to me, at least. I think they've definitely done something here that... Which, I'm not really sure where that could take you, what I'm trying there. I've been trying to do anything with that, but it doesn't work too well. But I feel like the best way to set up for, like, a lot of this... Also, I don't know really how to get up to that top right path. A lot of these paths feel quite unreachable. But then once you get to here, you have another two paths you can pick from, which I'm just gonna... You're gonna see where this leads pretty quickly. This is just the bottom side of what you could also see. Okay, you can barely make that with this cart combination. But that's just the underside of where we were earlier. So I would say that's still like... Okay, you drive a very long way around just to go to the same path. Doesn't feel like it's too good. But we will see something even more going on. And I feel like this will be one track that I'll definitely pick a lot online, just because I like the variety this track has to offer. Because there's this last path, or one of these last paths down here, which has like a bunch of boosters. So you just, or well, 2 boosters, I guess. But it just takes you straight to here, which is also, I mean, it's also kind of the long way around, which kind of sucks. But maybe you can make something like that work. It's just a question of like, how are the checkpoints placed? Maybe there's... This feels like a very ultra shortcuttable track in general. This feels like it will be very prone to some crazy shortcut going on in the future. Flash, the mapper must have made like real sure to not make that happen. Also, that blue block is an out of bounds zone, so that's why I've been trying to go very right on that blue block. Because you can like barely drive on the right, but everything else, not really. I think I still missed some paths here. I think I didn't drive the like regular right route here. That is possible. You want to land on there. I was way better at it when I tried this track, but you can just have like that whole thing going on. Also, I just saw something that I found interesting. Okay, wait, this is just the way back to where we came from. Saw something that interested me just now. But yeah, like I said, this is very, very bouncy. So kind of hard to actually get a mini turbo there. So that might be the disadvantage of going inside, but I feel like the inside path has to be better as a whole. Also, I'm not really sure how they want you to make it into that ice cream cone hole. I have not gotten in there at all, but I'm not... This is quite heavy off-road, by the way. You really don't want to be hitting that at all. But, oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you miss that to the left, you just kind of fall down to this alternate path, so it's not really a risk to go for that, because if you fall to the left, you just get on that path, and it kind of just works out. So, needless to say, I am a fan of this track. I will probably be picking this online quite a bit, because I just like how technical it is and how it works out. But the only thing that's going to be different is I'm currently driving like Monty Mole Magic Cruiser, which is not a very typical combination, so a lot of the speed stuff will be different. But what I also wanted to see here, you can kind of just drop below here, which might be good to know, just in case there's like a lot of people or you want to avoid somebody, you can just jump down there. Might be a good out that you should keep in mind. Pop, pop, ba-da, pop, pop, pop. Now, next we got Swoop. At least Monty Mole did have like voice lines and everything. I'll take this. I like how the bullet bike looks. Okay, so now we have some more Switch 2 tracks. There's no other ones. There's only like Switch 2 left now, with the first one being... Oh wait, we forgot one. DK Summit as... No, wait. Oh, it's the DS one. DK Pass now has a Switch 2 version, which... This one, also a very cool track. Very, very technical, very... You can get pretty good at this track. Maybe even online properly. I accidentally opened a different thing again. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... a little bit of a delayed start. Hop, 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 hop. So the first thing is, usually you do this shortcut here on Mario Kart World. You can do this here as well. This is just like a thing. You make that way better with any other kart combination that is not this. Because I am currently on lightweights, so... Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of an obvious shortcut to go for. With a kind of top path there that I have not really figured out yet. You can trick off of that. That's just genuinely slower, though. And also, one very important thing... You can do like a DK Summit-esque corner ramp thing there with the ramp, so something to keep in mind. This is something. I do not know the real purpose of that. You kind of just jump up there and very slowly and everything, so Not really sure how that's supposed to be working. Or if that's supposed to be any faster. And I think you can trick those edges, but they are not really worth tricking off, so... Okay, I just wanna see real quick if you can, like, can you jump on there? Also, I completely neglected this shortcut, which you are supposed to get to somehow, which you can just... Pretty sure you're supposed to jump on that roof? Wait, let me actually try to jump on that roof. Like, properly. It's kind of hard with my vehicle combination, maybe, but also, holy camera. Where is my camera at? Okay, you cannot make that with this vehicle combination. But I didn't even see this. Maybe, hopefully this is not out of bounds. Okay, this is not out of bounds, but also, oh. I guess you can get up here. Not out of bounds, but also not nowhere you can go. Somewhere you can go, huh? Wait, actually? Ooh! Okay. Interesting. I have not seen this part of the track before. And let me just... So you can definitely just do this. The question is, what is, like, the thing that's gonna stop you? Oh, wait, actually, also the secret back there that you can see. Does it not count the lap? I could imagine it just not counting the lap being, like, the con of that. I don't know if you even want to trick off of the big ramp because it just sends you flying so high, but you do get the boost for this corner, so... This off-road is really, really harsh, I have to say. Like, you can go way more right there to actually go over the finish line. But yeah, also my lap didn't count. I just want to add, so that's definitely not a shortcut you will be doing online at all. Even though it would have been quite the fun one. But yeah, you can trick off of these edges. You just get sent so far outside that it's not really worth it at all. Oh yeah, I wanted to try to make it on top of there. I also want to see what this is. Oh, a lot of boosters that are not going to be worth going for. Maybe if there's items there, you can make an argument to ever go there, but... Why is there so much tricking being done there? But... Okay, you can get on here. Okay, you kind of just drive on there. I thought maybe it was a booster, but also... Hello, Smep, hello. With the check-in. I actually, today even, I just made that new check-in thing. No. Oh, no, also, I guess there's this path that I have not shown off yet for probably obvious reasons. But something caught my eye just now. Not sure if you're supposed to get there. So, holy. Okay, that's... Because, like, to the left there's, like, all these stunt ramps and stuff, and that looks cool, but I don't think you can go there, sadly. But you can actually... Wait, I didn't see this. You can go here. Yo! That's just gonna be slower, though. That's just gonna be way slower. So, next up, we don't have anything for Toadette. I don't really... These are not special enough for me to care. Let's go for a Goomba. Goomba. This, I mean, what looks the funniest is the question now. He do be clipping a bit into stuff, but I think I'm gonna go Tiny Titan. Because this shit look hilarious. This shit does look hilarious. Okay, we have... What else do we have? Oh, I think, was that all of the tracks that have been added? I think that was all the tracks that have been added. Now we have some updates left, and I haven't looked into every update yet, so these are gonna be new for me as well, with GBA Luigi Circuit being one of them, which is a nice thing to see that this track was updated, because all my homies hate this track, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't updated in a major... Wait. Actually, this was definitely updated in a major way, Have I just not played this? Oh, it's this one. Never mind. I don't actually know how it looked beforehand, but it was updated. I'm not sure if majorly or not, but it was. Oh my god, this is definitely not a karting track, dare I say. But... That is... Okay, that is out of bounds, but I don't know if you can maybe hop across that. I'm just gonna... This looks pretty simple, so I'm gonna just drive through this once. Also, it rained into the tunnel. I just wanna point that out. I wonder how they did make the rain effects, because these are not natural to regular Mario Kart Wii, I am pretty sure. Also, like, shortcut only change up that doesn't reach the actual road, but just, like, kind of blocks off that last shortcut. I like it, I like it. Okay, next up, we have some SNES Rainbow Road U. What the hell? Is that not like the Wii U track? Why is that under SNES? Also, finally, we got the very standstill snowman coming up. He looks pretty interesting. Bro does look pretty goddamn interesting. Okay, let's, you know what? I'm just gonna... Actually, his Wild Wing looks very cool. I like the color combination on the Wild Wing. We have... Where is it? SNES Rainbow Road. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's an alternate form. Ah, I see. Okay, this was updated, which I'm pretty sure this was the track that was, like, not looking too good with the weird mushrooms. But yeah, no, oh my god, this looks so much better. This looks so much better. Okay, I don't know if it replaced the one I was thinking of, the one that's not necessarily the prettiest, but I've played this before for sure, and it looks a lot better now. Holy. So Mia and the snowman mobile over here. But hello, Harmony. Hello, hello. I am doing quite well. I wasn't as productive as I would like to say. Also, I'm pretty sure we saw like the gist. It's not... It was visually updated, this track, so sorry to cut Snowman's time short. But I'm doing good. It's just... I didn't get done as much as I was hoping to. Okay, we have Monty Mole before the big guy, the big Sonic. Sure, let's go. Okay, something is wrong with, like, my microphone cable today. I don't know why it just unplugs itself sometimes. Like, when I move it, it's specifically when I move it, so it's not like it doesn't just unplug itself. But I would hope that my microphone doesn't, like, spontaneously break now. Let me just try to get my audio back working. Oh, do I have to... Okay, I'm gonna have to close the game real quick. My bad, my bad. It just, like, cuts out my audio when like, my mic unplugs. It cuts out the dolphin audio for some reason. Kinda sucks, but that's how it is. That's how it is. But also, Harmony, I hope you are doing okay, just okay yourself. And, like, nothing bad is going on. Okay, the game is all of a sudden very, very quiet. Man. Everything is breaking around here. Let me just... Where were we? We were at Monty Mole, so we wanted to play. And I don't think I looked up what what track yet. We have N64 Rainbow Road has been updated as well, which... There it is. Okay, let's see what they have done to this track. I'm not sure if I know how it regularly looks, but I'll probably see a difference. And I think it's just like a visual. It does look a good amount better visually though. Oh, my bad. My bad. Bum bum. And down. But okay, I don't... Like, I remember that this shortcut was a thing, but I think they mostly updated, like, the textures on the ground and the skybox, perhaps? So it's not really too interesting, but no, Harmony, I didn't make new emotes, actually. These were there before. I still want to make new emotes, or just have new emotes in general, but I still have to either do it myself or reach out to an artist about it, so that's still on that's still something that either I need to do or I need to spend the money for someone else to do. Which, depending on emote, I do think that I could do it myself, but so I'm pretty sure you need mushrooms for this cut, so. But no, like I said, I'm pretty sure this was just made prettier, this track specifically. What do we have? We're switched to, this is the big one. We're gonna be on Sonic for this one. Sonic Wild Wing, because he is the guy. But this is a huge change that they made, which is, where is it? Switch to Bowser's Castle, our beloved track that we know. And they didn't change much. If you're gonna look, it doesn't look too different. I think they changed the control room sign back there to be more illuminated. But okay, well, this is a great way to show it off. But there's something that changed about the shortcut. There's something that they did to the shortcut that we're gonna find out about in just a second. If I just make this, okay, I made it. But so anyway, they removed the fucking shortcut from this track. The shortcut is not possible anymore. They completely axed the shortcut, which I am not a fan of. I like the fact that some of these tracks have like skill shortcuts that you can do if you're just good at the game enough and you just know how to do them. And I get not wanting to have every map be like that, but at least leave some of them. Because my god, why remove that? It's like, that's like if they were to go to switch to Ghost Valley and just remove all the tree shortcuts and make all the trees out of bounds. That's something I would be like, okay, yeah, that's like really difficult to understand, but the switch to Bowser Castle thing? Why? It's just such a nice shortcut. It includes risk and everything, and going for it or not going for it, because you can bump off of the chain, or you can like just trap the chain to make other people slow down or not get through. Why remove that? Why remove that? That was like the biggest selling point of the track. They just completely murdered the track. So definitely the worst change that they made, in my opinion. But for a track that I have been hating for a long time, they have made some changes to it, which is important. I'm gonna go Mach Bike for this just because of the track. We have Switch to Crown City. They finally did it. They changed something about this awful track. Sadly, they didn't change how the track plays. They only changed how the track looks. It looks way, way better now. Like, it looks so much better, this track, but it still is the exact same driving-wise, sadly. So it's like, yeah, you just drive across here, and not sure if that was a thing before, but I guess it is for sure now. Also, no voice lines for Mr. P. Piranha over here. There was one shortcut at the end that I never knew how to do, so maybe they removed that. I am not entirely sure. Also, you can do this, by the way. I just wanted to show that off, to be honest. But yeah. No, they didn't even, because I don't think they changed the shortcut, because they also didn't change the fact that you can just, wait, let me align properly. You can just do this. So I am quite sure that they didn't change that on this track, and it was just a visuals update, but you never know. Oh yeah, Mega Man. I forgot we're gonna be playing Mega Man now. We're nearing the end of the... You know what? Dolphin Dasher kind of fits him. We're nearing the end of the retro track updates, which these are the last 3 coming up. We've switched to Faraway Oasis, and I played this I'm not quite sure what they changed. Maybe I'm missing something obvious. But I think... Actually, you know what? I think I remember what I think they changed. I'm not even sure if that's what they did change. But the water looks slightly different. The water looks like more purplish. Because this was the first thing I tried because I thought maybe they removed this shortcut. But no, they did not, as you can evidently see. And there's still these boxes, there's still the goats. But I'm pretty sure that in that river sequence, or like just in general over here, I'm pretty sure they changed the water texture to be more purpley. Because it definitely feels like it. But that's for that's it for that track. Sorry that also Mega Man didn't have much screen time. If he is your goat, that just had to be done. We have... Okay, wait, I gotta pick out like something that doesn't look absolutely terrible. You know what? I'm gonna pick the Dolphin Dasher again, but this is the cool one. He has glasses. Are you seeing the glasses this guy has? For the last Switch 2 track, there's still a... Actually, they kept the time trials, which is interesting. For the Switch 2 tracks, they did update this. It's in their changelogs, and I'm pretty sure it's a lighting difference specifically. I don't think that the ground textures changed. I just think that they are more vibrant now because of a change in lighting. So, holy, what is bro doing? Why is bro floating through the air? Since when can he do that? Also, yes, does he have... He has custom sound effects! Let's go! The goat. But, you know, I mean, he just looks cool as hell. I would love him even more if I didn't think that his color combination looked absolutely horrendous. So, but yeah, I mean, he has some pretty cool tricks. Wait, let me... But for Paper Mario, I still focused on doing, like, all the trick animations, the custom ones, but... oopsie. Also, what is bro doing? Why is bro floating through the air so much like that? Wait, let me see. Does he... I guess he has to have, like, an animation for this. I'm guessing it's just a regular Diddy Kong, though, yeah. But maybe he has, like, a... I wanna see just real quick, because... The trick animations are so long that you cannot even see them being finished. So... On the last, we have Wii U Ribbon Road, which I'm not sure why they put it at the end. Because that is, like... But actually, did I miss one here? No. I could technically play Dixie, but eh. We have a Hammer Bro over here, which... You know what? I'm gonna play Sneakster for this guy for Rainbow Road. No, Ribbon Road. Sorry, not Rainbow Road. Where is the track? Where is it? Where is it? Am I stupid? Wii U Ribbon Road. Oh, wait. I know where it's gonna be. I know exactly where it's gonna be. Is it a GBA? Yeah, that's GBA. It's right here. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is apparently a track to play with Mach Bike, so maybe Sneakster wasn't my smartest one, but I've rarely played this track, but I think I can probably see what they made differently. But yeah, this is by the way just a spear of middleweight, so I do not have a lot of handling to work with. This still looks quite similar to what I'm used to. Oh my god, that that shortcut does not work with the Sneakster. Okay, they updated this ramp. I'm pretty sure there was like just some... It looked different back there. It definitely looked different. How are you supposed to get all the way back there? I guess you jump around the pillar. Okay, I'm gonna definitely do a lap 2 to figure that out. And that connector looks very weird as well. Suspiciously trickable looking potted plant. Wait a second. Yeah, of course you can. Okay, that's a cool addition to the track. I like that addition. The fact that you can like do two tricks off of those. Also the like Paper Mario looking toads. They kind of look like origami toads. Or just in general, they look like origami, and specifically the ones that get turned into like origami from Origami King. There's still a lot of the same. I think they mainly updated the last section. Like this section. So what is what is on the ground there? Why is there like a messed up looking Kirby on the ground there? Okay, you kind of just jump around and then you go like this and then you go like that. Okay, that is probably the lines that you're gonna be taking, but I would say that was a pretty decent 2 laps of this. And also the voice lines on Hammer Bro sounding good. They do be sounding good. But now that we're done with the retro updates, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff for the... I like how the Super Blooper looks on comic. There's a lot of custom track updates, with the first one being Big Shell Bay. Did I not? Oh my god, they... I'm gonna have to go into the settings real quick, because they removed... Nope, wrong settings. Nope, like this. They always revert the settings to normal when menu, I think. They always reverse the settings to regular when the new update comes to not make the settings data corrupt. So I have to change it back to alphabetical. Actually, and while I'm at it, I am gonna just check something here. Input display. Yeah, I was gonna say the input display is probably off. I don't need the speedometer. Is there anything else that I... I think that's gonna be just okay. And let's get back to the custom tracks with Big Shell Bay, I think it was, if I remember correctly. We will see it, but okay, we were on Kamek, so let's go with the Super Blooper. And okay, wait, I have to go like all the way over there. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Big Shell Bay is the first new one with a Jet Bubble author time or expert staff ghost. Shell, yeah, at the top right there, awesome. This, from the minimap already, it doesn't look too complicated or like anything much crazy. We got some custom Kamek voice lines. First question, can you drive on top there? You can, kinda, not really. Okay, I thought the turn was coming up sooner. Koopa Cape music, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, weird. Okay, oh my god, what the hell is this? Okay, I was trying to make it onto the road because I didn't expect for us to suddenly going to need right, but we did. Not a lot of trickable surfaces there. And I think nothing really else much that stood out to me about this track. Nabbit, I was gonna say Nabbit, we have to go with just regular Mach Bike Nabbit, because he looked cool. And I think the next one is already right below here. It's Biometal Blitz. Oh, what the, when did I get here? Biometal Blitz, which sounds like it could be cool, but it could also just only sound cool. Kind of like the aesthetic. Not sure yet. Okay, you just immediately trick. Nice. Okay, there's already 2 paths. I'm going top path. My gut is telling me this is going to be faster. Because... probably, right? Okay, there's a lot of tricking. Okay, I guess I'm not going top path. Now we've not seen top or bottom path. Awesome. Oh, holy left turn all of a sudden. Guess it's probably more natural when you're way more inside. Like, you could have been there. Okay, you can do that. Just gonna take this very obvious looking shortcut. And it's probably gonna be faster. Oh, wait, you can go... oh, that's pretty cool. Ah, you go way more right. Okay, this track, cool, but not very intuitive on the first time playing it. Just at all. And then you can technically do this, but oh my god, you get a lot of airtime through that. Okay, let's go the bottom path here. Let's just see what the regular path is all about. Okay, there's that shortcut which leads up there. I forgot already that you have to go like full left here. Bum, 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 bum. Then you kind of just go inside of this oil puddle. And... oh, that is not a... I thought that that was gonna be like a big trick ramp, like usual. Like that's how they usually look, but it was not. It was not. That looks just slow, that ramp. I don't think that you should probably ever be taking that. I do very much think that you should be doing this every lap, because that is just incredibly... that guy, by the way, just randomly does that. I want to just add in time trials, he randomly just chomps out sometimes. He just immediately came for me for some goddamn reason. That is just so much faster. Why would you not do that? Okay, I think... not sure if I need mushrooms for any of this top path, because we haven't explored all there is to this top path, so... because I accidentally fell off. Oh my god, I almost, again, accidentally fell off. You can go more to the top left there, and... I want to actually do it once. I was going to say the gist is kind of clear, but I do also want to do it. Just real quick. Bam, bam, bam. Not... okay, you can definitely low trick that by just yumping on it. Okay, you can also do a trick there. Technically, that is a more straight line, which equal faster, but not sure if necessarily you should be going for it. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna try it again. I think how this track works is pretty clear. So let's go with King Bob-omb, Ultra Wario the Goat cooking up all of these guys. You know what? I like how the flame flyer looks. Next up, we got a pretty interesting titled track. It's just called Bridgy City, which I'm gonna be guessing that this is gonna be a city with bridges. It looks more so like a... oops, I accidentally didn't tab in. It looks kind of like a mushroomy-ish, like that kind of... okay, you can't trick off of those. I was kind of expecting to be. These are not trickable, which is good to know. So you kind of don't... the thing is, it's a shorter line, yes, but it's also like... not sure if it's always advised to be going for these. Oh, that is a sharp turn. That is a very sharp turn. I was gonna say, this looks like the biggest shortcut ever, but no, there's a... sadly a cliff here that you have to go up, or else that probably would have been way too good of a shortcut. I'm guessing you kind of just go across here. And we got a little bridge, which is probably why it's a bridgy city. Oh my god. Which, the Delfino Square Bridge. That looks sus, but it also looks not very possible. I thought that maybe, like, you could... because there's an edge there, I thought maybe you could, like, bounce off the edge up on top, but... I'm not sure if that's realistic to get good. Also, 2 lap for not even that... like, this track is not that incredibly long. But I guess it does make sense that it's a 2 lap. But I think it's like... I guess it would have been too long, perhaps, if it was a 3 lap. But it's also kind of too short for a 2 lap, so it kind of falls in between. We got a interesting one coming up next, or at least it sounds interesting. Ooh, what do I want here? You know, I kind of like how the shooting star looks. Let's go some outside drift. We've not played any outside drift. Bullet Bill Bluff is what it's called. That's what I meant with, I mean, that sounds pretty interesting. That does sound pretty interesting. Minimap looking like something. It also looks like a very narrow map. Like, very goddamn narrow. Okay, there's definitely like a little shortcut you can do on the inside. Okay, there's the bullet builds that they were talking about. That is something to look out for. Very interesting custom textures. I don't really know what they're replacing, but I also don't know if I want to find out. Okay, holy turn. Oh, actually, oh my god. Okay, these turns are pretty sharp. Not super sharp, but they are pretty goddamn sharp. Okay, yeah, you definitely want to maybe even stay on there if possible. I'm already seeing something here that I don't necessarily like. Actually, is there like a shortcut if you drive through this? Okay, no, there's no shortcut here. I thought maybe sometimes people like to hide shortcuts behind bushes, but not this time. Not this time. I also saw I saw I got them like DS Delfino Square Bridge again. Okay, you can also still just go on top of there. Which probably would have been the best course of action if I saw it early enough. I do like that there's some scenic bullet builds just passing through, passing by. Okay, you can go, you can go inside or you can go outside. So you either go up or you go down there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's try out some of the shortcuts I saw. Definitely need an inside drift for that. That's not going to be very, very possible with an outside drift. Now, question is, I feel like there's something somewhere back here that I just didn't really see, because I mean, it's showing on the map that there, oh. Not 100% sure. Wait, let me... I guess I could have... I wanted to try and get a better look because there's like that weird, somewhat out of boundsy section, but I'm also not sure how to get there at all. Okay, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna be... Actually, wait. And then you kind of get on here, and the question is, what does this do now? Oh, that's how you're supposed to get around here. I see what the shortcut is now. I thought that you had to go do something stupid here. You can still maybe make that like a weird... You get a weird bounce across that to the left here. That like grass hill, and you maybe land on here. Might be possible, but I'm also not sure. We have... Who do we have? You know what? I count Critter as different enough, even though he looks very similar. And his spear just looks pretty cool. We got another... Okay, we don't have any C's. We do have another Dark Matter, though. We have Dark Matter Shrine now to be the accomplice of the Dark Matter Fortress. And this does not look like... Is this not just a... Wait. Is this not just a custom track? The CTGP one? Wait, I know this track. Okay, this is off-road, but... Yeah, no, this is just the CTGP one. Actually, wait, let me... You know what? Let me just... Sorry, Critter. I want... You know what? I'm gonna go Flame Runner for this one, because I can't really... It's not easily possible to be doing all of this with a spear. It's a very tight tight corner track at times. But no, I've played this before, and I actually did quite like this. I'm surprised I didn't recognize the name, but I guess that's just how it is sometimes. Also, holy, what are these cries I'm hearing? What, he kind of sounds like... He sounds like some sort of eldritch horror being, bro. Bro is not doing too well. But yeah, you have the water section here, then you just drive inside up. And then you just wank. I guess you can do that. I don't even know if it's faster, but you try to avoid these fucking evil guys that just send you down immediately. And you drive here, and then pretty much that's the track. And if I remember correctly, okay, I'm not sure if you can do it on this version, but I'm pretty sure that like little dark blob, what used to be off-road that you could drive on. Not sure if that is still possible. Probably not from how I voided out there, but I also took a very weird route and I don't really know how to do it, so... Let's go with the honeycoop for this guy. I feel like the honeycoop kind of fits this dude. We have Desert Creek, which also sounds very familiar. Like, I feel like I've heard of this track, Desert Creek. It's also a very generic name somewhat though, so let's see. I'm still not quite sure. It could still be a map that I know. It could also not be though. Tending towards no, as of right now. King K. Rool in this goddamn, like, part just looks way too funny. Then we have a little cave section. I see how it is, with some very annoying swoobats that you probably can't really avoid at all. We got a turnaround here. That's okay. Actually, more of a turnaround than I expected. So the ultra mini turbo goes for so long on the honeycoop. Like, holy. Ah, this is what this section is. I saw it on the minimap and I was like, what the hell is even going on there? But I see. Off-road is not as heavy as I thought. Oh, booster, and I'm gonna go way too outside. Okay, actually, I thought that I was gonna hit the off-road hard, but nah, it was fine. Also, 2-lap? That was like 60 seconds and I didn't even play well, and it's a 2-lap? Damn. A lot of short 2-laps we have over here. Oh, no, I don't wanna be playing this guy anymore. I wanna be... Now we're up with Charge and Chuck, which he doesn't have anything too special looking. His shooting star looks pretty cool. Let's just go with that one. Dreamer. What do we... Dreamer. Oh, wait, actually, on the same combination, like on this, almost on the same combination. I'm not playing a Donkey Kong skin anymore, but that is a long ass track. Holy. Okay, you nice. You have to go right here. Okay, I already see some weird mushrooms over here, like those guys. Not sure what you're supposed to do with them. Okay, there was definitely a shortcut that I saw there. So what the... Is that a... Oh, that was a ramp. I didn't know. I couldn't see if that was like a ramp or not. Also, the skybox is interesting looking. Oh my god. There's so many boosters and so much, like... The camera is so bad on 99% of these things. Okay, also, you should not be tricking off of that at all. Oh, I could have gone... Okay. Could have gone in there as well. Oh, and a cool little jump over this cliff. Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm gonna void out sometime soon. I don't even know how I kept surviving. Oh, I didn't trick. First instinct for me, when I see those kinds of ramps, is to just... Okay, you can... Maybe you can, like, do something weird with it. Oh, wait, I wanna see how this ramp works. Ah, okay, it works like this, I see. And then you maybe go on to the mushroom and everything. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna be bouncing here. Oh. Me when I miss completely. Nice. Still so much track left, but I guess it's a one lap for a reason. Also, I actually got that pretty well. Is this off-road? Okay, it's not off-road. Weird little boulder of boostage. That worked out way better than I thought it would. Yeah, okay, you can definitely do that if you have anything that's better than the shooting star, I guess. I mean, if you have an inside drift and everything, if you align better, probably... Shooting star isn't even that bad. If you just align it better, it should probably work. think I saw like some sort of boost on that wall, if you can get on there. Maybe I can get onto this wall. Oh, you can. Okay, okay, I see. But let me actually, I see that there's an ad break. I'm just gonna go to the toilet real quick. Sorry to interrupt in the middle of the race, but I just kind of waited for the ad break. Guys, I hope that guy was more responsive than me today. I hope he answered all your questions, helped you in a time of need, and just was overall a great guy. Why is that, like, right off hair even here? I'm back. Back with playing the game. Sorry for being gone for so long. It felt so long, at least to me. Okay, we go. That off-road was heavier than I thought. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drive a tiny bit back and then... Because I kind of wanna jump on. Also, the charging Chuck does not sound like he's doing too well. Sometimes, at least. Okay, I mean, yeah, fair. Holy, another big-ass booster section, I guess. And wherever we're going now... Oh, that was the end. I see. I like the finish line, but... First track that I think finished today. I've always been, like, quitting out beforehand, but... First track that I actually, like, completely finished. Now we have... the very underlighted Boom Boom coming up. with, let's go, you know what, another flame fly around. I'm feeling it. We have a track, Elemental Solstice, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people have made this track. I want to see how big this fucking bottom left will be. Yeah. How many people, bro? What the hell is that mini-map? What am I seeing here? And what is the song? What is the song? The DS Yoshi Falls music? No, it's Sherbet Land. Sherbet Land, I'm stupid. But okay, we have a little alternate route. There's so many alternative routes. Okay, there's a pillar falling down there early on. There was a booster pad there. That isn't a trick, so probably better. Okay, also a 2-lap, by the way, but doesn't seem like it would be an incredibly long 2-lap. Let us see. You know, I'll just go outside here. This is just Grumble Volcano. I just realized, if you look at the minimap, that looks just exactly like Grumble Volcano. I wouldn't be surprised if they just took that from Grumble Volcano directly. Okay, right side, I mean, seems pretty similar, but you're set up better if you're left side here, at least for inside drift, so... Actually, wait. I went right side the first time. I now to go left side. Okay, there's a singular thing here. Oh, you go under it. I see. And then you get dropped off immediately here. Let me go... Okay, there's a... I see a shortcut there, but let me go... the regular... Also, I'm sorry to hit that penguin. Nobody saw that, please. You know, I'm just gonna shroom real quick. And that's how you get on here. And this is probably like a booster ramp. What the fuck was that? Wait, now I feel like I have a mission. Well, every time I see these types of ramps, I always love messing around with them because they just behave so weirdly in this game. So let us see what it does. Actually, it was fine. It was fine. Oh, and that's how we get back here. Okay, I didn't... Wait, actually I went the wrong side this time. Let's go slowly down here. But yeah, no, this is just... You cannot not tell me that this isn't Grumble Volcano. I guess we're gonna go left side on the last part as well to just see how it is. I still saw some stuff that I wanted to explore that I didn't yet, so that's what we shall do. I guess I'll just go through all of the characters who just played them once, but soon we're coming up anyway on the last, so let's go with some silly combinations once again. You know what? I'll go spear for this one. I think I'll go Gooper Blooper for the next one as well, but I saw some like shortcutty stuff that I still want to test out. Oh yeah, I forgot immediately again that doesn't work like that. Top route did feel better, I think. I like the fact that you can like trick off of it and everything. This also just has to be the best way to take this, doing that. Because that is just such a long section, completely cut off. Also, I drove the complete wrong way. But there was something that I saw. Oh, that's just where you come from. Oh, because I saw this and thought like, oh, that might be a shortcut. But no, that's just where you come from if you go the other path. That's why that is there. So... top path might be faster because you get the better inside line for this. So no no voice lines from my man Gooper Blooper, sadly. But yeah, then you go this route. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And then you just, yeah, then you just kind of go like this. I think that's probably ish the best route if you have a shroom, at least. So if you want to know how to play that track, that's probably the way to go. Next we have fucking Goku coming up with this one just looks changed or cooler. So I'm gonna go with this one. We got Fettuccine Falls, which I don't even know what fettuccine means, but sure. 1 minute 30 tracks, so definitely a short one. So would you believe me if I say that we've gotten through like 1/4 of the custom tracks, by the way? It really has not been that many. But, oh, we do have some Goku voice lines. Okay, but yeah, I see why this is... I was gonna say, isn't fettuccine like a type of cheese or something, if I'm not mistaken? And that looks very cheesy. I'll say, that does look very cheesy. Oh, it's pasta. To be honest, I read this earlier and I was like, that's either cheese or pasta, but I think it's cheese. But then I was like, no, okay, that makes sense that it's pasta. I thought that it's gonna be either or. But I'll restart because I want my mushrooms back, because I did see some stuff that I thought was interesting. I saw some shortcut-y-ish things. Not entirely sure what that was, but actually now that I just looked at the minimap, I am seeing where the shortcut is commencing. Just, can I like, did I jump off here? I'm just trying to see where to exactly go. You know what? Yeah! Oh, it does work like this. Okay, you... And you can go up here. That's what I saw when... Oh my god. That's what I saw when, like, dropping down from here. I saw that you could kind of drive on these vines. At least they looked pretty drivable. Oh my god, if I fall one more time. It is kind of... It is a bit harder, I would say, with... Oh my god. What am I doing? I thought that I could turn around faster with the booster ramps, but with an inside drifting bike, that would have been very true, but... Okay, let's... Slow and steady wins the race. Let's just... It's kind of... It feels a bit like Maple Tree Way, to be honest, with how finicky this is. Not really sure if this is gonna be any faster. Guys, do you think that this is gonna be faster? It is very hard to balance that. There's one more thing that I want to try out in a sec, but... Also, wait. I'm gonna... change into a Bowser bike or a Flame Runner for this one, because... Oh. This is just my girl. I guess I'll play some Pauline. Let's go. And I'll go Flame Runner. Because I did... see two things. The last thing you definitely saw. I did just look at that gap and was like, But there was one more thing. Also, okay, Pauline does have voice lines, which is good to know. I guess I'll just try to do everything that I found out into one run. I'll just go do this one. And then I saw something that... Okay, wait, let's try it in a different way. Let's try it like this. Ah. That first one was something, but that second one, I see what they wanted to do. Because I kind of had, in my vision, I thought maybe, because I went under it last time, maybe you could like go all the way to the ramp on the regular route here, but I guess what they want you to do is just to go on top of here and then somehow try to stay on. That has to be possible. That has to be possible. It might be a very weird scuffed bounce, but I want to at least try it once. I'm not gonna be trying it a lot, but at least once, man. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna go up top. Just gonna... Oops. Probably... They probably did think of that. That makes sense. That does make sense. Maybe if you go more to... I went very far to the right there, so perhaps, but... So we got a good old Chain Chomp coming up. I think Chain Chomp is a very cool addition. He looks a bit weird, he looks very out of place, and he doesn't sound super great, but I've played this guy, and he's just kind of chilling. What can I say? We have Frosty Village now. Frosty Village is also new, which it sounds very something that existed before, but it does not. Already looking quite interesting if I look behind me there. That top path is already like the first thing that I saw. Ah, it's kind of like a Diddy Kong Racing, I think, is the game where they have those boosters. But also a very short track from how fast I'm moving through this. Not... Also quite simple for now. We have seen that there's a weird alternate path that you can take, but question is, how do you get there? That's how you get there. I see. Question is that any faster now? This is probably out of bounds, right? Yeah, okay. I have to say, that's already like all there is to it almost. I don't think there can be much more to that track. Next up, we got Rob the Goat. We do love ourselves Rob, and we have to play standard card L here. Even though it's very sucky, we have to. And we have a very interesting track coming up, which is Frutiger Course. So, obviously inspired by the whole Frutiger Arrow stuff. Frutiger Arrow. Yo, what the hell is this track? This shit is so cool. What? Well, I'm just like looking all over the place. I'm just looking at the HUD for now. I love that there's just like a HUD. What the hell? Also, Fafina in the bottom right. The goat. They might be the goat. Dude, this track is awesome. Like, driving-wise, I think it's also looking quite cool, but just style-wise already? Hell yeah, man. I'm just gonna try out this route next, because it is the shroom route, so probably faster. Guessing you kind of just go there. Probably, maybe there's an item up there. Then you... I don't know if I needed a shroom to do this, but maybe? But it's also 4 laps, so you have to do 1 lap without a mushroom, so I might as well do that. So not sure if that thing had collision. Which... Not sure if that is like any amount faster, to be honest. And yeah, you kind of have to use a mushroom. Maybe you can make something stupid work with a bike, but not sure just yet. Okay, oh my god, I wanna I wanna see if that thing has collision. Let me give me a second. It does not. Okay, that's good. If that thing had collision, it would probably cause havoc, so I'm kind of glad that they didn't give that collision. We have Hazy Lazy Desert coming up, is what it's called. And Lubba, I love this guy. And we even though Piranha Pablo sucks ass, we have to play him because he has stars on him now. Wait, what did I say it was called again? Hazy Lazy Desert. That makes sense that it could be the first one, even though it has... Like, the first 2 letters are obviously gonna be... Like, an A is probably gonna be quite early, but... Is that right after? Already seeing a shortcut to the right here that I want to take. Okay, I needed to take... My bad. I needed to take it way more inside. Which... Maybe? Also funny Mario Kart sign with the Yoshi Sphinx on there. Okay, that works. Probably easier with anything else but this thing, but... Can you make that? You probably can, right? If that is drivable, that is definitely a strat. Okay, very awkward thing here. Like, very awkward line, Loki. The fact that you go like that, or try to go like that. That's like the last thing I expected to happen right there. I wanted to go there and just like... I wanted to try and get on the girder up there, but... I guess that's not allowed. There's a path top right. I'm not sure how to get there. I'm very sus of that there's a path there. But I do have 2 more mushrooms, so maybe I can figure it out. Definitely a path top right. Oh god. This vehicle is not the greatest though, to be honest. Oh, there's another shortcut there. There's another shortcut right here that you take. Ah, you just go to the left and then... And you can also do like a gap hop. You can do a mushroom gap cut here. That is gonna be, I was gonna say, that is gonna fill up after lap 1. And then you can do this, and there's some boosters here, and okay. I'm gonna change out of Lubba for this one, because I want to try out all the different shortcuts this track has to offer. So I'm gonna go back into this track, but just with a different combination. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, we did this one twice already, so I'm not gonna bother with that one again. But oh my god, I cannot see anything because of P.D. Barana's big ass head, bro. Ah, I see how though. I see how that wall works. But shroom and then jump over? Maybe? My god, this is a interesting track. Definitely a lot of weird alternative paths. Also, the inside of Peter Piranha's mouth looks kinda... Bro does not look like he's doing well. But you go way too far like that. How are you supposed to make it on there? You can definitely make that. I just failed the jump. God damn it. I guess you don't trick, perhaps? Or maybe you can get down there earlier if you try? Okay, no, you definitely can't get down there earlier, but maybe you just... that's how you're supposed to do it. You just drive, you don't drive on the ramp and then you like... You know what, I'm just gonna go... I drove... Too far right, man. Too far right. Okay. This is somewhat difficult. Let's see if it, like, pays off. Maybe it's, like, a really cool shortcut or something. Hopefully. I definitely hope so. Because I don't want to be, like, wasting my time. With whatever this... I tried to input my wheelie there, but... I just didn't and fell off instead. So why is like one singular thing like a bit tilted on his head? You see the one that's like up top? Just all like the two at the top and the left one of that? It's like kind of, it's shorter and more tilted than the others. I think it's just more tilted. It's not necessarily shorter even. Oh my god, okay, I will just align for it properly and then just do it like that, because trying to get the alignment for it kind of sucks really bad, because you cannot see where it actually is. Okay, let me just go here and take a quick look-see. Okay, you actually go like... right here around. Okay, you can make it on top, and then you just drop down. I see it is. Still not sure how that's supposed to work. There's a ramp right there, I see. Definitely a very confusing track, I do have to admit. There's a lot of stuff going on that you can try and do. So I want to just, real quick, just let me see how you're supposed to get here. Is there like anything that I can see that's like very obviously... I guess you try to use a mushroom and shoot all the way up there, perhaps? Maybe? That's just an educated guess, though. Okay, yeah, this is a shroomless, like, shortcut, pretty much. I guess you do miss out on that, though, which might not be worth it, then. Let me just go back and go take a quick look-see. Okay, you just drive on here. It's not, like, off-road or anything. Okay. Could have taken that little ramp there, but... And the other one is just a gap cut, so... Okay, I want to try... The only thing I want that is left that I want to try is the weird, like... The weird hops. Okay, also, I'm not entirely sure if you're supposed to be able to make it up to the top, but maybe it's just visual elements. You can definitely go way more to the right there. Okay, you can get on top of that if you want to, and then there's a path there that I'm not sure how you get to. I think you kind of just drop down, though. I can't imagine much else being very faster. I had the suspicion that maybe it might be something like that. Oh god, how are you... I mean, you get the gist. That is a bounce pad. That's like a mushroom, and you kind of have to hit the edge of it with a mushroom, preferably, and then make it up top there. It's not super duper hard, but I don't want to spend the time on it right now. And it got across, I think. And let's go with Aurora Rosalina for now. We have a very interesting track coming up called Hell Valley, which we also have Hell's Dimension, and I'm pretty sure we have another Hell track, but I just saw what the next track is, and if it's the same one, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I know which one it is. Oh wait, is this the one? This is one we've looked at on stream. Like, this is one we looked at. I remember these guys specifically, these funky little dudes. I fell off. I remember these funky dudes that are like, they kind of looked like the guys from Mario Galaxy. Maybe changed the name of the track, perhaps. I'm pretty sure it was called something else, not like Hell's Valley. I wanna go do this shortcut though, by the way. I just think it looks cool, so I want to do it. Oh yeah, you can go with that. There was a shortcut there, and then... Oh, there's a weird... Okay, and that's just pretty much a shroomless shortcut. And then you just... Oh, that's also a shroomless shortcut, no? That looked very, very shroomless. Okay, is there any merit to going outside? No, it's not really any merit to go outside on the ramp. Then you just... Yeah, okay, you do that kind of trick, and that should work. Gonna go regular route now and try this shortcut right here. I'm very surprised that I made it that well. I'm very, very surprised that I clutched that up so hard. I mean, we did do that shroomless already, so I have already proven that it's pretty easily doable shroomless, but now the question remains, can you... Oh yeah, you can, like, I had a pretty bad alignment, I didn't have any boost, and I still made it across. Oh wait, it's like ice and you get dropped off by the guy? That's awesome. The hell is that though? Oh, that's just a Mario Galaxy thing, like the Fire and Ice or whatever it's called in that game. I'm not sure what the exact name of that galaxy is, but definitely one of the coolest galaxies in the game. I am a very big fan of that. Yeah, but this track, cool. This track is very, very cool. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. I'm just gonna go through now, and I saw something that sounds very interesting to me. Infernal Pipe Yard is a track that that's a name I won't forget. That's a name I don't forget. Yeah. This is a CTGP track. Not seen it in a while, but it looks updated, to be honest. It does look updated, so it does look better. Maybe actually a path to jump off there, but this has been a track 100%. Just it looked very differently. This is a very, very much cooler looking version of that track. Or I think it's more so of a remix. It's not even a remake or anything, like with better graphics. It's actually like revamped more so, even. Me when I get bean cornered completely. But you know, this part I remember again properly. But like I said, this is not exactly like the track I know, but pretty much. It is pretty much the track that we all know and love or something. Definitely a track of many success stories and many, many failures. Very hard track, at least it used to be. That track was pretty easy, but it had like the original CTGP version had an incredibly hard shortcut right at the beginning. So I think it was 2-lap there though, but Interstellar Laboratory, which fits with Rosalina over here. That already looks like you could drive into that house and there might be a shortcut there. Oh, a secret there, but okay, I saw a lot of houses that I could go into. We got a little shroomless shortcut there. I'm gonna go right side, because the right side just looked a tiny bit faster, and this just seemed interesting to me. It didn't look faster necessarily, but shortcut route though. That might be faster. Dun 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 dun. What the hell is that? Can you not? Okay, I'm sorry for messing around here a bit, but I just like these types of... Okay, no, it doesn't really work how I thought it would, but... Okay, they had on like space helmets, the Goombas. I was like, why does he have like a wedding? Like the bride has like that little thing in front of their head. But like, why does that? Why is the Goomba getting married all of a sudden? Okay, there's probably no secret in there. Maybe in the other building though. I'm just gonna drive in and look. Nope, no silly secrets to be had here. God damn it. I did see something right there though. And you can go inside here. Maybe... Aw. I at least put like a funny little PNG or something in here, you know? At least put a funny little something in here that isn't just the regular track. Boring. Okay, outside line just seemed so much slower. Okay, I just saw a dark void and was like, maybe? Maybe. And then you go outside. You can't go shortcut route with this, but looks very similar to the other thing that you could do. You need to use a mushroom. Gosh damn it. That ramp is pretty useless. Dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Gonna go one more lap to just try to do that shortcut that I try to do without a shroom, that you can only do with a shroom, most likely. Unless there's some secret tech that I don't necessarily know about. Also, I guess I can just try out the regular right side here. Oh, oops. The regular, this right side that I was trying to allude to. And then we try to... And it does work like that. I see, I see. Did I miss another part of it? Wait. Wait a gosh damn second. Okay, no, that's just... I don't think you can go through there. That's like a pane, a window pane. I don't think that that's gonna be possible. I do not think that that's gonna be possible. Cool track though. I like the track. I think it plays pretty well. I think it plays pretty goddamn well. And also in this cup, we have the Jungle Fortress, which makes sense, Diddy Kong Mach Bike. Don't think that I've ever heard of this track, so this will be another new thing. Very cool looking minimap, Loki. Like color-coded minimap and everything. Very bouncy so far, very DK Jungle Parkway vibes, which doesn't necessarily mean it's good, usually. If DK Jungle Parkways has no haters, I am dead, bro. No! Okay, I guess we're going the regular route first, and not the shortcut route. Not sure if you can get on top of there somehow, maybe. So we got a little bit of a bridge. Okay, this is pretty standard, I would say. Sorry, I just saw something that piqued my interest, so to speak. Okay. You can, but my god, is it not Flame Runner friendly. That is definitely a Mach Bike only shortcut. Okay, there's a very not hidden little thing there. I'm gonna do this like usual. The question is that like... Do you have to use a mushroom there or not to get over that leaf stuff thing, whatever, at the end? The one at the bottom left that you can barely see next to my camera there. Maybe possible. I like the fact that they have like this thing where there's a Pokio there and he's also an obstacle when you try to jump across. So he's like a double obstacle in both the jump and the other thing, but let us take this shortcut. Okay, it's a bit bumpy, a bit awkward, but definitely very, very possible. Ah, you actually just go on here with the shortcut. I see how it is. That looks suspicious. That maybe you can make it on top there with a shroom or something. Gonna keep my shrooms real quick though to try and just go through the track regularly. Do this shortcut as well once. And I of course immediately hit that Goomba. And now I'm gonna see, is this off-road? This is not off-road. I thought as much. It would be kind of weird to put off-road there, but you never know. You never know. Okay, just going over the boosters there, obviously faster. It's just you either go over boosters or you go over no boosters. You do get a slightly higher trick off the ramp, but it does not matter that much. I'm gonna try to actually get this well this time. I did get it way better this time. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can make it on there. It's probably just a secret. just a secret, but I'm not gonna be too crazy on trying to get that. What else do we have? We have some Magmatics? Okay, we're skipping a bit. We have Magmatic Sanctuary, which sounds like it could look good. Sounds like a cool name. Well, I mean, created by Jasper. Yeah, I am. I am seeing it says in the bottom left as well. Okay, an immediate low trick that you can do there if you just stay to the side. There's some... Okay, no, you can't trick off the sides. Okay, a lot of tricking. You can definitely get onto that railing and cut off this corner. Like, this mapper seems like he would like that sort of thing. Okay, I tried to get on the volcano, but that does not really work. Just regular big shortcut. Kind of nothing much to talk about. Oops. You know what? I'll take the ramp. Okay, this ramp is pretty not super spectacular, dare I say. Not super spectacular. Okay, definitely no tricking able to be done there. Grumble volcano music though, of course. I mean, makes sense for this type of track. Definitely does make sense for this type of track. So what did I see that I wanted to do? I forgot already. Okay, there's a very weird ramp there that goes like back. Oh, I guess it's for competitive, actually, for baggers, so they can travel, like they can race back on the track. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, you can't trick off of it, but that is 100% faster. 100%. Next, we have awesome name coming up. We got Muncher Mesa. Me when I be munching on Dry Bowser on the off-roader. I respect the choice. Also, I would like to point out that the mapper's name is Joe Who, which is very funny. A very funny joke indeed. Where is the shortcut? I am seeing that there is supposed to be something shortcut here. Ah, it's this, like, little pathway. Okay, let's just hope that I don't need mushrooms for any silly little shortcuts coming up. I already see, like, 3 possible shortcuts that I would need a mushroom for, most likely. Okay, there's this, which is a mushroom shortcut. Now, this part, though, is the most interesting to me. You need the mushroom to be fast enough to make it on there, and then you just jump over. Okay, okay. Intuitive. I don't have any mushrooms right now, sadly, but... Oh, this is shroomless, but... you have the chance of just getting screwed over by the lava pillars being there. I see how it is. Okay. Decent track, decent track. Not the craziest thing in the world, but... sure. We have a Chris track. We have an Iceware Chris track coming up. We got... Where is it? Promise of Annalise, which sounds like it's a reference to something, but I have to say I do not know. I do not know ball. There's also some text. Lilac Chronicles Part 4. I'm guessing it is referencing that. Okay, you can go to the left there to make that. Oh, that is a solid object? I see. That is also... Okay, that is... I did not know that all of these were that crazy. I don't want to read, like, the text now. Where did this come from? Or where does this come from? I think I see what that is. We will see it in a sec, but I think I already know what that is going to be, most likely. Maybe I don't know. Never mind, I guess. Where the hell did that thing... Okay, I do not know what was going on there, but... Ah! That bounces you up, huh? Oh, and I just got put right out after the whole thing. Also... Some more text. I'm just gonna take the shroomless. Actually, this is not too bad. Like, the bad thing is getting there. When you are in there, it's not necessarily needed to shroom. That just looks like you would be very easily able to... just go up immediately from the ramp. Interesting track we have on our hands here. Very interesting track. Okay. That is definitely a loop and a half. And a nice little shroomless shortcut, which I am not even sure is necessarily much faster. To be honest. TBH. Oh, holy stairs. Okay, I was gonna say, usually if it's a thing like this, you can just drive inside, but I see they did prepare for it. But you can jump over, which is a cool detail, which is a very cool detail. And if that is also a bouncy bounce, you can go straight there, technically. I am just messing up. You can technically go straight here and just bounce across. Oh, this is a... Okay, I thought this was gonna be a mushroom or something, but... It was just regular road. I am still very unsure of what is gonna come up here, because this looks super complicated, all in all. Okay, we have a shortcut that I'm taking without a mushroom, but I just saw it and wanted to take it. Where are we going? I guess we're going here. No, we're not going here. We are going... Ah, you're supposed to go up. I see how it is. Like, just looking at the mini-map was enough for me to see that this is gonna be definitely the most weird part of this track. Yeah. Okay, for whoever is gonna try to time trial this and, like, try to find the best route possible, good luck to you. Godspeed. I would not. I would not want to. And it's the end. Interesting track, but also there's some stuff that I didn't do, like the shortcuts properly, but I also don't feel like I want to. It's really like a thing of, was it a cool experience? Yes. Do I have to drive it again? Not really. Not really. Reflective Ruins sounds like something that could be fun. Let us see. What is the track looking like? Oh, we have another 2 alternative paths again. Okay. Instant shortcut. And where other path? Why? How up there? How to get up there? Okay, I guess trial and error. Okay, no, you can maybe make that still, but very weird, very weird. Maybe it's a lap 2/lap 3 thing. Maybe we just have to wait a sec. There's also... Okay, there's like a huge ramp here that you could maybe get across shroomless if you go more left, which might be faster. Very, very hypotheticals here, but... Okay, let's see if we can find anything that looks like a way to get up into there. Maybe those are bouncy, those things on the wall? Not sure how you're supposed to get up there. We could technically look at, like, the trailer for this track, but I also don't really feel like it. I want to find it out myself, man. I want to find it out myself. So I'll take some, like, non-shortcut routes here. I'll just go some regular routes that you don't have to drive through off-road for. You know what? I'm gonna do it once with a mushroom because it's definitely possible with a mushroom, but I also definitely want to try it out. So is there a shortcut now? No shortcut yet. Like I said, maybe it opens up lap 3. It could very well be. Some tracks do that, so... We could have also missed something already on a track that only happens on lap 3, but usually they indicate when something is gonna be happening on lap 3, so... So this still... no, you know what? Actually, I don't think that is faster. You can definitely make it. I'm not sure if it's necessarily that much faster, but it's possible. I did use a whole ass mini turbo on it, but that's kind of what I thought. Maybe it's just a lap 3 only thing, which, I mean, that's just faster. Yeah, okay, interesting. I don't really like the fact that it just opens up and it's not like a lap 3 only shortcut, because it is a lap 3 only shortcut, but it's not like it's you can just drive through it shroomless. There's no reason to not do it, so it's technically just a normal route. Okay, this is not... It's Shy Guy Spelunkin. We got Spelunky up in this already. Bye Fafina again, so this track might be good. Might be goated, perhaps. Oh. Oopsie. I thought for some reason, like, surely that there's gonna just be off-road there, right? But there was not off-road there. There was not off-road there. Okay, there was a shortcut to the left. I saw something there. Okay, you don't wanna be missing these cars, slash minecarts, slash they are just reskinned cars. But this track, I mean, this track also looks pretty goddamn good, and I guess that guy does not have collision. Which, I guess that does make sense. Let's go left. That guy also does not have collision. I'm just gonna be assuming that all of those guys don't have collision ever. So let's hope that I don't regret that. And now to see if I can do this shortcut that I saw. Oh, it's a shroomless shortcut. It's just a matter of if you have the balls to go for it in an online race. It's also not really hard. It's maybe hard to get a proper bounce off of it, but that's cool, but also just a random shroomless shortcut. I guess the good thing for online would be that you can pretty easily trap it. You can just lay an item there and it's very likely that the next person coming up is going to drive into it. So if you're front running, is pretty good, but I am not sure. Skyline Avenue is this track called, by the way. I just kind of went through and went into here immediately, but looks like a pretty simple driving type track. It's more bouncy than I thought for like a metro type track. I guess it's a Skyline Avenue, but oh, that's not. Oh, I thought that was off-road. Oh, you can also go. Okay, this is just faster. Okay, we also have a lot of shroomless shortcuts that are just faster than a regular route. I see. Weird ramp. Random ass ramp that is there. I just saw something. very, very interesting that I want to see if I can figure out how to get there now. So there's a path right there, I guess. And oh my god, there's also some more path up here. Wait, let me just... I don't know if you need a shroom for that, because if you just... Wait, let me just... go in here as an example. If you just like come out of here with a good amount of speed, and you just that might be a shroom cut, but it's probably not that fast because you have to go like so super into a weird line for it. So, but I want to try doing the weird shortcut. The weird thing there. I want to try doing that. Let us see. Because we have to kind of like go left. Like a weird... Okay. I stopped just to make sure. Oh. Well, now I'm like even more confused. You're supposed to make that? You're supposed to make that? Bro, this is like precision driving to the max. Never mind, I figured out how you're supposed to do it. Conveniently placed hole right here. That's why there's off-road here, to make you use your mushroom here. I see how it is. I feel like that's probably the best route though, to do it like that, like I just did there. Okay, we have a few more. Not too many. We're gonna be entering the land of the, because we have now the Dashlands coming up. And we have another track with the also coming up. Oh, it's Geometry Dash. That's why it's called the Dashlands. I see how it is. Just the regular ass music for this. I feel like it should have been something more electronic. It's not like Mario or Luigi Circuit is not necessarily not electronic. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there's probably better fitting soundtracks for this. But it feels very plain so far. Oh, I was gonna say that. Why is there like just egg on the ground, and why is that a mushroom? But no, it's the little jumpy things from Geometry Dash as well. I see. This has to be a cannon, I was gonna say. If that was not a cannon, I would have felt a bit scammed. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I see how it is. Okay, you can do that. Question is, can you do it? Shroom this. In general, I don't... Like, there was that part where I wanted to shroom, kind of. And there is also that thing on the mini-map in that corner below me, as of the mini-map right now, like, just above my gesture hat. There's that thing there, which might be something, but it also doesn't really feel like anything crazy. There's not really any crazy shortcuts in general. Yeah, I was gonna say you could go for something like that and then over the wall, but I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a ramp there. I see how that's supposed to be possible. My thing is now, I want to see if I can make this without a mushroom. I drifted there, which did get rid of some of the speed, but I think you can't necessarily do that, but you can just drive onto the road. So that's probably still like worth it and everything. And now we have the Frozen Lakes of Stella. Or Stellia? Of Stellia, that's how it's called. I was gonna say, it's a weird way to write Stella, but sure. But no, it's Stellia. I see. Okay, my first instinct is actually to go the wider setup because it like converges like this. Okay. It converges like that, and then you can like Interesting. Then you can go over to the left-hand side and go like this, and then you go like this. Oh, that's a mushroom. I see. And then you can technically just do that without a mushroom. I think that's... I don't know if I like the fact that I'm bouncing on a mushroom there, because that is like incredibly slow. But... So I see like a huge alternative path on the map, which I still have not really gotten to. Okay, you can't make it on to here that nicely, actually, without a mushroom. Okay. Oh, maybe that alternate path is just a river, I see. Because that's where the water was, so... It's probably not actually an alternative path, it's just the river. But why is it like... It's weirdly cut off there to the right of me, behind chat right now. So... Not too sure, not too sure. So this... My gut is telling me that this faster, because it's not ice physics, is the main argument trying to be made here. Okay, there's not much left, so I might as well go and... I was gonna say, there's not much left, so I might as well go and see if you can go... No, you can't. Okay, that's just river with some weird track-looking things. We have Toadette's Castle. Where's Toadette when you need her? Like, this is just Toadette the track, no? From Funky Racer. That's the same guy who made Switch to Bowser's Castle. It's giving a weird mixture of like Luigi's Mansion, and that is a very weird stair. Oh my god, why? Why is Toadette spewing fireballs, though? No, it's giving a weird mix of like... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Actually, I forgot. It changed so much of what I thought this track was going to be. Oh yeah, Peach Gardens. It kind of looks like Peach Gardens. Now that I see it, it kind of looks like Peach Gardens, Bowser's Castle mixed together, which is quite the crazy combo. Also, there was a shortcut there in the inside of that corner that I saw barely too late. It was like a weird floating, hanging wood thing that I could have probably shroomed off of. Maybe even shroomless, perhaps. Well... Top path is more inside, but... Oh, I guess you do need to go up anyway. So I think top path might be better for being more inside, even though you go earlier up and everything. Because of this, like, last upcoming part that I already saw on the map, it very much reminded me of Peach Gardens. Like a huge garden way, like a huge, just, what do you, like a courtyard, so to speak, and with some chain chomps in it. That just screams Peach Gardens to me. Okay, also, that is a very, like, that is very weirdly... it's just weird, that part of there. The way you drive up those stairs and everything. Also, I'm keeping this mushroom to try and get this shortcut coming up in a sec. Right here. Yeah, it is. You have to use a mushroom for it. That was off-road, but that's the gist of that track, I would say. Very interesting track, but yeah. Okay, next we have the track that I saw in the patch notes, and I just went out and played this track because it just sounded so ridiculous to me. Waluigi's Taco Stand is what we have. Is what the track is called, which is just a banger of a name. It's a banger of a name, but I played this, and you can already see by the map, and the fact that it's a spear track, it's kind of boring. It is. I'm gonna spoil it. It is kind of just pretty boring. You just drive through here, and then you can just go very inside here, which is pretty cool, but... Oh, I didn't. Worst mushroom usage ever, probably. Just gonna use all of my mushrooms here because why not? Oops. Oopsie doopsie. There is like a ramp there. I guess I should have maybe used my mushrooms there, but could skip more off-road and everything. You can't go under that stall, which is crazy that you just drive through like a bathroom with urinals and stalls there. I guess, man. I guess. But yeah, no, this is the track. I saw the name and was like, oh my god, that sounds so funny. I want to see what that is. And then it was just like Kalimari Desert. But no train. Waluigi Circuit as well. Why is that? Everything has been like completely in order, but this is like out of order. I guess because of the apostrophe and everything. Maybe they just did it wrong. But yeah, no. It's the other way around on the patch notes, but this is Waluigi Circuit, which so far looks... I do not know if I like the... I think it's fun, the track. Like this Bob-omb Waluigi track thing looking, how it looks. But also, holy crap, how you're supposed to make that goddamn corner. This has to be like just a shortcut, right? Yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. Okay, this is a very, very shortcut heavy track. But it is kind of just a... It is just a circuit track, which it's trying to be, so that's good. It is just a Waluigi circuit. But yeah, no, that was... I mean, yeah. It did what it wanted, but I, like... You know... And the last one, Wario's Canyon Castle, is the last one we have here. The last custom track that was added. That we still need to play. And it is... It looks pretty good, I have to say. It looks interesting. Okay, you can go there, you can go... Okay. A lot of stuff going on already. A lot of stuff to be looking at. Because if you look at the mini-map already, it's like... a lot. So, mushroom into a booster pad, that is probably going to be the fastest shortcut to do, even though it doesn't cut off that much. Just the fact that you get another booster panel after it will probably make it fast enough. Why the hell is this here? For what reason? But I guess I will do it. Okay, you can maybe even make that, just if you align more to the left. Ah, you go up here, I see, and oh, you can make it on there. I'm gonna take a look if maybe it's possible. Oh, sorry. Maybe it's possible to do something there, perhaps, perchance. What about, can you go, kind of, maybe, also a like kind of maybe thing. Okay, you can do that, and I think that will make a big difference on if this is faster, but I wanted to see, maybe you can... Okay, you can't land on... You can land on there. I think you... The strat for this track specifically is landing on there, getting on the booster, and then taking this shortcut. Is my... Very... Like... I think that is very likely to be the strat, but... That was all of the stuff. That was all of it. I thought that that was very cool. Like, I hate the fact that they... made the Switch to Bowser Castle shortcut not possible anymore. I think some of the new tracks are very cool, like especially Switch 2 Sky High Sunday. And else, that's kind of the main focuses for me. And the skins are... Some of them are definitely improvable, but a lot of them are very cool. Especially, I love the Paper Mario. I do like the silly little Rob and the silly Chain Chomp over Funky Kong. Because then I don't have to play Funky Kong if I ever need to play him for like time trials. And Rosalina got the pretty dress. I like her regular outfit still, so I'll probably be switching in between those, but kind of want to keep the Rosalina. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired, so eepy. But I shall say goodbye to VOD update people because I just wanted to do the VOD for the update, and I think I'm gonna play some more onlines now, so go check out my stream, VOD people, go check out.